It was those kicks that really made the difference, but they always followed up by the takedown. So we move ahead.
Are pushing their fighter to use the fight to practice some other skills in there.
Yeah.
So really pushing them, use the time to practice some other skills, because what we can be pretty sure of is there's probably another gear left in that fighter.
Well, he is going to need it if he's going to come up against either a Hong Kong or Vietnamese fighter in the quarterfinals. This now is
Hong Kong and Vietnam.
That's right. Oh, this is it. It's the winner of this fight will face Hong Zing. So let's see what they've got. And that will be for a spot the semis. Well, they're both aggressive.
We have Vietnam in red and Hong Kong in black.
Yeah.
We know that we've seen speed from Vietnam.
We haven't seen these, if I'm right. I've got to check the day one.
This is not the fighter we saw from Hong Kong?
This is the continuation of round of 16. So it's the first time we've seen both these fighters, and good stuff so far. Good points for Vietnam, as we expect, just 30 seconds in already doing the business.
And they're fresh. This is the first time that they've gotten up there, but this is a few days into the competition.
There were just 5 60-kilogram fights on day one. And so we're watching 8 today.
That's a low kick, so it won't score. Down to the shin. That's a good
huge
left roundhouse kick.
And that's definitely, it might even have left an effect on how Chen.
Again, that speed from Vietnam, and he just took it to the head. He took a roundhouse kick to Hong Kong's head and almost had him off.
Almost, very close. So, Chen Hao with a lot to think about. He's 7 points down on average.
Comfortable round. There's another roundhouse kick to the head, but it was blocked.
Well, the takedown was given there by one of the judges.
Vietnam inviting him in. He has his hands down to invite him in because he knows he has a hand speed over his shoulder. So we've seen some great stuff here from Vietnam so far. Hong Kong hasn't been able to figure out how to make a mark here with this fighter. As you can see on 3 judges' cards at 0, they haven't seen through 50 seconds of fighting anything that was clear enough.
Yeah. So double digits again for a Vietnamese fighter. A good solid first round from Bùi Trường Giang. And no last respite of points for Chen Hao. So we have another strong performance from Vietnam, and you can see here over the head takedown. And I wonder now what Chen Hao in the black here is going to be thinking or planning for round 2. This for a spot in the quarterfinals, as we said. Now, we can make a comparison now that we're into day 3. From what you've seen, one of these 2 fighters is going to be fighting Hong Zing from China that we just saw.
Well, if the second round goes as the first round did, then we can expect that this strong Vietnamese fighter is not going to back off very much. We've seen the speed of his legs. We've seen him score with his roundhouse techniques. We know that our Chinese fighter has strong hands and feet and can mix it up. So let's see what the hands are like for Vietnam. Let's see if we see some strong hands.
If Chen Hao can make a change here and force a third. Early points going to Vietnam.
Beautiful kick by Vietnam. These are tall guys, and Vietnam's able to get
that's right,
kick up to the face, not just the torso. So it means his range is pretty good.
That's the close one then. Again, this just holding it quiet and steady in the clenches until the ref.
Look at that. There's another roundhouse kick.
That's heavily scored. That was nicely heard. And the takedown after that. So it's solid movement through when fighting.
Absolutely. That's the third roundhouse kick to the face, and another to the torso followed up with hands. So this could be an exciting fight if Vietnam prevails and we have China and Vietnam.
It's looking that way now as he's hit double digits.
Look at him. He's taking the fight too, and if Hong Kong's not careful, one of these roundhouse kicks to the face could be a knockout kick. So we have a very strong Hong Kong fighter here, has been able to take some strong kicks to the head.
Yeah, right now he's just not being able to do anything. Chen Hao with the takedowns again, so he has not scored a point in all 5 judges' eyes as we hit the 1 minute mark. And now this is the kind of fight that might be called for the point difference, perhaps.
Well, he's getting up slowly. That fight broke, that takedown broke his spirit a little bit because he was pushing the Vietnamese fighter the opposite way, and Vietnam shifted. That roundhouse kick to the face again.
And so fast and so accurate. There's a good shout here for Bùi to possibly hit the 20-point mark, which we're now using as the unofficial gauge, which has been set by the fighters. Very good
It's
round.
finally on the board with something beyond a 0, but that's 1 minute 30 seconds into the fight.
Yep, too little, too late. 1 round down. Wouldn't be surprised as Bùi looks over to his coaches.
I'm sorry, Vietnam had room to look over and listen to their coach, so that lets you know that they're in a pretty comfortable zone.
Yeah.
Roundhouse kick, almost the majority of the kicks in the last 20 seconds have been roundhouse kicks to the face. He showed us one to the torso, but that's how open his hips feel right now.
Well, with that, he's matched the highest score that we've seen in a single round. That's 22 points from Judge 1. And another solid performance from another solid Vietnamese fighter.
This is a decisive round, 20 to 22, 22 to 3.
And there, those kicks. It was those kicks that really made the difference, but they're always followed up by the takedown. So we move ahead. And so that's going to be a very interesting fight. Bùi Giang Trong against Kong Hong Zing in the quarterfinals. Should be one to look out for. We'll be here for it, of course. That's 2-0. We move on. Another Thai fighter now. Noporit Kongdang against Indonesia's Abdul Haris Sofyan, which I do remember us watching before.